because of 1833. And there are the dreams, the waving corn, free red hairs loose in the undertaker wind that haunted Quashie's adobe huts. There are the sessions to which Clarkson and Wilberforce were denied ambition, slaves only. Other things slip into these dreams, a stifled laugh, a small gesture towards a grand veranda, and the dreamers shift on torn skin, vines, bitter cords strap sweet hopes, while blindfolds drop near our feet, the bleary-eyed stumbling in the half-light, and latifundia prophets crash down like quarry stones. For we know one backyard, one set a lash, one life we know, causes that all a weekday time we did know. Nursing bucking urges into blistered feet, wanting to run the length of the land, causes that all a weekday time we did know. Yet there are the other tears, pride, propriety, and the jangling chains replaced by different noises. Bitterness, acute suspects hanging around the boiler house, acute suspicions, complexes, the jangling never really stopped. Natural right of independent thought, economics aside, freedom to choose a burial spot, freedom to live, freedom to die. We're free, Lord, today we're free. A wash of light, a swift kitchen knife, stupefaction, slice, disengaging thunderclap, hammer on anvil, a different symbol now, a new position, a grounding. A voice asks for a path for those on their way, a path with milestones they'll make as they go. We're free, Lord, today we're free. Caribbean, even now, no, we ask, prepare a path. Caribbean, prepare a path. Consider the case a country, the loneliest man in town. Country juke the morning with him finger and ask the ancestors then, you did ever talk to the land? You did ever talk real serious to it? You've been digging into it from Africa, and you sleep right on top of it since you come. And you've been slapped next to dirty all your slaving life. That's no lie, but you did ever talk real serious to it? You ever hear what it's about freedom and the ways it got open up sometimes? Sometimes, perhaps not. Foot into door, ankle get chopped off, sun hot, cold night. Freedom is as freedom does, and it didn't accomplish much. Take that up to the quarry and put it to the test. Free is shit, the man with the shovel said, bending over and scooping up the dice quarry pebbles, which were burying his dusty, scaled ankles and making a mechanical man of him. Free is when I'm gone and your land come back home to you in one piece. Free is when them gone for true, when them lift up and fly away like wasp, when them shadow X itself out, and your land wrap it two hand around you with love, he said, putting a pebble between his teeth and promising himself to start discovering the new alternative he'd had in his thoughts from first light that morning. Free is when your yard only grow for your own rich mineral, for your own sugarcane and banana, and for your own dandelion tea. And when the ground spread out and is for your own in life and death, top and bottom, everything else any which way or ever is one self-fooling kind of mirror. He stepped out of the quarry pebbles, spat, clasped his hands into a bunched fist, raised it to his lips, blew a tune over it, smiled, like his Port Antonio cousin would certainly have, with his face turned away from the loaded ship, and said, I always count in somebody else's benefits, stacking somebody else's foreign balance, living in somebody else's hopes, walking in somebody else's clothes. Is what them think this is any at all? Life don't go so. He walked slowly out to the open road, beat the quarry dust out of his shirt, stamped his boots hard on the baked marl, and said, fight me and lose, and give me back my land, and give me back my sea, and give me back my free right now. Caribbean, prepare the path.